fucking exhausted.
We doing this?
I guess.
All right. Hope everybody had a crappy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Enjoy the VD. I got it. So, tonight on Movie Explosion. Wah, wah, wah. So
we saw The People Under the Stairs.
The People Under the Stairs. And we're not talking about Harry Potter, y'all.
No.
Ain't no Harry Potter.
That'd be the person under the stairs.
In every neighborhood, there is one house that adults whisper about, and children cross the street to avoid. Now, Wes Craven, creator of A Nightmare on Elm Street, takes you inside.
The People Under the Stairs is this movie.
Who was in it?
The kid from the
Basketball.
No.
Softball.
Closer.
Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Yes.
He is his kid, and everybody calls him Fool.
Fool. What's
Fool.
up, Fool? That was his real name, quote
Yes.
unquote. Poindexter.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
Yeah, so Poindexter or Fool.
Yeah.
And those are like obviously opposites because like Poindexters are supposed to be like nerdy smart kids and Fool is just
Turns
like,
out he's quite smart.
You know, he is. Yeah, he's very clever. He's very witty.
He's very quite
you
smart.
know. Yeah, he's very determined and bold.
Well, he lives in this really bad place.
Yeah. Oh,
and
lives in the PJs.
The PJs. Yeah.
Living in the PJs. Ooh.
He's the last family in this one building, and this one like weird couple owns the whole building. They want to kick him out, and they want to build a new place.
Yeah. Well, you said that they're a couple.
They are.
Yeah, but
well, we'll get to what the but. You know. So it's like, well, there's this rumor about they have this like coin collection. If you go and steal it, we'll have money and we can stay here. They break into the house to get the coin.
Yeah, they scope it out.
You don't know the whole story behind the stair people, but
yeah,
you find out. But like, you know, they're weird.
Yeah, totally.
Like, there's a guy who's called Daddy, and the
Wi-Fi connection lost. No.
Maybe it's just not.
No.
No. It's just not telling us. Showing
Fix
us what
it.
We want to see.
Fix it.
Fix
Normally,
it.
like
let
really
me
drunk.
Answer this text through voice.
Voice texting. Okay, we're gonna not cut any of this out. This is gonna be in it.
Where do you want to eat?
Where do you want to eat? Eat butt. Man, I thought we were gonna eat dinner, but you know, I gotta go soon. I'm supposed to get sad with this chick. She's in a band, and I was gonna go to her show, and then she wasn't gonna hug me or go out with me. But you know, that's the story of life. That's the life, you know. Yeah. And this other chick was gonna move in with me last week or this week, and then she ghosted me for like 3 or 4 days. You know, after the day that she was supposed to move in and didn't say dick to me. So that's weird. That's my life. And I also went out with a lesbian on Valentine's Day. So, you know, just kind of unloading. You know, you guys are my armchair.
Hey, did I miss anything?
You guys are my, hey, what's up? Just, you know, getting some talk therapy done.
So, Fool and 2 of, like, his adult friends.
Yeah, that's kind of not good.
Yeah, I know. That's not the good, Anyway, so they go to the house to find his coin collection.
Okay.
And one guy goes like, hey, what's up? Your gas is fucked up. And he's like, what? And he's dead.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go in your house now and not get murdered. And then he does.
Yeah.
Both.
So Ving Rhames, who's
Bing James
goes in there.
Yeah.
And Fool, they go in there.
Yeah.
And
they sneak in. You
find out things about the house.
Yeah.
Like
it's all like some of the rooms are like locked up and decrepit and
there's
full
a girl,
of dead plants.
There's a girl who's adopted and she doesn't know what a neighborhood is.
Yeah, she's basically Nell.
Yeah.
Well, no, the
people understand her Nell. She just didn't know anything. But she never left the house before in her whole life.
So same as Nell, dude.
You never seen a brother before?
Never had a brother.
No, I mean a black dude. There's black folks in this neighborhood. Neighborhood? Our neighborhood. You know, outside. Well, that's outside, not in here.
They go in the house and they try to find the gold.
And they're like, the door's locked, I can't get out.
And then, so they get stuck in the house because the people come back.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they park their van
Oh my God.
in the driveway.
Ugh.
And so the people come to the back home and...
Whose fucking car is this parked in our
and
driveway?
now the car's blocked. And
they have no
they're
escape
trapped.
vehicle. Yeah, they have no escape vehicle.
Parked on the block, man.
Exactly. They have no escape. The people that live there know that there's somebody on the property because they parked in their driveway in midday.
And then they're stuck in the house and they try to leave out the front door, but the front door is electrocuted.
Oh, yes!
Like all
I love that scene.
But all the time? Is it like always electrocuted?
Yeah.
Why
Apparently.
But why
if you knock on the door, it's okay. But if you grab the doorknob, because, you know, several people knock on the door, right?
Yeah.
But if you grab the handle, maybe just from the inside, I don't know if they have it like, you know, set up that it, you know, it electrocutes you from the inside.
Yeah, but later they open the door and everything's fine.
Yeah, but they have the panel that's in the foyer.
You're right. Okay, this movie
panel
actually
hidden in the foyer.
This movie explains all the plot holes and it really doesn't have any.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a plot hole.
The doorknob comes back later because when they're fighting the dog later on,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Oh yeah.
So, Ving James is fighting the dog.
Yeah.
And the dog's like biting him.
Yeah, will not let go.
So Fool grabs Ving's hand and then grabs the doorknob that sends electricity through Ving James into the dog.
That was badass.
It was awesome.
Seriously. Like, that kid, the first time he touched the door and didn't know that it was electrified, he was on the ground for like 30 seconds, just like down for the count.
This time
like,
he was
shit
like, whatever.
Was like, he electrocuted him. He got electrocuted like
It's almost
bad.
like he knew it. It's like, that's fine. I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Cool.
But seriously, I would never touch that again. Like, that looked like hell.
Meanwhile, there's this girl who lives there.
Oh, yeah.
Because the boys...
The Duchess of Canterbury.
The Duchess of...
Dubley.
Lady Starbucks.
Lady Starbucks with the guns to her head.
So this girl and...
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
If you think about that, and then anytime that you see the Starbucks symbol after that, it's a lady pointing two guns at her head.
She lives with mommy and daddy, and mommy and daddy call each other mommy and daddy.
Yeah, but there's twins.
Viper in my bosom, you little Judas!
What are I doing with the mommy?
It is time to clean house!
Total spring cleaning.
Like,
Yeah.
at one point in the movie, she meets with Fool, and she's like, they adopt these boys, and if they talk back, they cut off their bad parts and put them in the basement.
Mommy and Daddy looked a long time to find the perfect boy child. But each one they found turned out bad. Some saw things they weren't supposed to. Others heard too much, others talked back. Daddy cut out the bad parts and put the boys in the cellar, one by one.
So it's heavily implied that their little ding-dings
Yeah.
get slopped off, glopped off, and thrown into the dog. The dog eats it. The dog eats the white guy's hand, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you know, they just feed shit to the dog. But then it's like, okay, but then they undermine it by saying like, oh, this dude has tongue cut out. So it's like, okay, are there bad parts of their tongues because they're talking back?
I think it's dinguses, and I think it's whatever applies.
I think so,
Dinguses
too. I
plus
agree.
whatever it is.
Yeah, so
Like,
dingy-
if you, like, steal shit from the house, probably cut off your hands.
Ugh.
But also, all the people under the stairs have this Nell sound.
Right.
Right.
So
So I think all their tongues are cut off.
their tongues and their dinkies.
Yeah.
Because seriously, like, you know, all these teenage boys are locked in the basement. They can climb up into the vents and whatever, and then they have this hottie with a body with royal blood inside of her ass. You know they're gonna freaking want to climb up there,
Yeah.
and that's where the sentence ends.
His tongue's cut out.
Princess Peach helps out a lot. Like, there's one point where it's like she gets a plate and a fork, she eats her food, and Mommy comes back and she's like, "Give me your plate. Where's your fork?" And then there's a hand reaches out of the air vent, and it's like one of those nasty hands with long, shitty hands with fingernails.
And yes, actual shit on his hands.
I mean, they're not using toilet paper down in the basement.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's like just bloody scenes of like Ving Rhames' upper torso, and they throw into like a shit like sewer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There was like another torso of like, I think it was like a toddler or something. It had like no skin. It was just like ribs and just like flesh. And I'm like, damn, that's like smaller than Fool. So it's obviously like a child or like a toddler or something.
Oh yeah, Princess Peach. Princess Peach. She makes weird little dolls of people.
Oh God.
Of all the burglars.
Yeah.
And she has a whole fucking bag of them.
Is that what they were? Burglars?
Why do you make these? To hold the souls of burglars when they died. Or salesmen, workmen, other people who saw too much.
Oh God.
But she works fast. I mean, she barely sees these people.
Yeah.
It's amazing what she does. And there's a part where she has to clean up blood off the floor. And there's so much fucking blood.
Yeah, it was Ving Rhames' blood.
Ving Rhames' blood. And
Yeah.
it's just like this huge fucking puddle.
It was like all of his blood.
And then Mommy gets mad at Princess Peach.
Yeah.
She's like,
"You got blood all over your dress when I threw you in the pile of mud and blood."
Then she pours them in a boiling, like literally boiling hot
God.
bathtub, and she screams as she's being boiled alive.
Yeah, her
and
skin
afterwards
turns red like a friggin' lobster.
Oh, it
was
fucking
disgusting.
nasty.
Thanks a lot, Wes Anderson, you freak.
Yeah, but he puts on this like leather gear.
Oh God.
And
No, that's an understatement, dude. That is an understatement.
Yeah, you're right.
Seriously, like, he puts any and all BDSM that you've ever seen in your entire life to shame.
He's shooting the walls.
Life lesson to anybody watching this: do not give a gimp a firearm, because you're asking for it.
He's pretty good.
Oh,
He gets out of the house.
Yeah, he escapes.
So Fool says, "I'm going back to the house for more gold."
Yeah, he wants the gold. He
More
wants
money.
vengeance. He wants the girl.
He wants all that stuff. So he goes back in there and he fights Mommy. Mommy gets stabbed.
No, Mommy.
He's like, "Mommy, no, Mommy."
No.
And all the people in the stairs like,
Also, Tata, I like. In a kind of law, he lit my sky on the car.
Daddy
dog
has a bayonet and a shotgun.
Oh God, what a psycho!
And then they set off an explosion, and all the people from Fool's neighborhood, the hood, Fool's neighborhood, they're outside.
Yeah.
And they're like, meow, 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 meow. They're mad at him for...
You're gonna knock down our building. You haven't been taking care of our building. We've been paying rent.
When the house explodes, money flies everywhere. Everybody has money. And then everything's fine, and the people on the stairs get away.
But the takeaway lesson of this film is money solves everything.
But it was a pretty badass movie and fun to watch.
Yeah, I liked the house. I liked the setting. I thought it was kind of stupid that they're living in the suburbs of LA and that they're popping off rounds constantly and nobody gives a shit.
I thought it was dumb that they had all that money and they still live there.
Seriously. Yeah.
But some people get out of the house. And, but overall a good movie. Ending, meh.
Lots of BDSM, which is pretty great. I like that.
Imagine the meeting for that movie. It's like, I got an idea. Okay, there's a house. And the guy, I'll never. And he cuts off penises. And the kid they call him a fool, but he's really smart. And mommy and daddy, your brother and sister. Write it, do it, go.
Man, you're doing a lot of coke right now, bro.
That's what I'm reenacting.
You're gonna coke us out of house and home, bro.
I'm gonna go and wait for these sandwiches. With sandwiches, what we're gonna order eventually.
Oh, good.
I just said sandwiches.
Yeah,
sandwiches are good.
Cast your vote for whether the bad parts are their tongues or their dinkies.
Yeah.
And we will
put in the comments, and then we'll do a thing.
Yeah. Look down in the comments, like, subscribe, follow us on.
Smash the something button.
Smash that shit.
Smash it.
Take that bell icon and shove it in your face.
Yeah, take it, put it in your pooper, poop it out.
Yeah.
Put
Like, subscribe, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Master,
Instagram,
MySpace.
Juno.
What's Juno?
Oh, it's on the email server. I'm just
What?
thinking of all the. I'm thinking of all the different. Netgear.
Look us up on Newgrounds.